Hello guys, welcome to adding integers in 1.2. Here we go, let's begin. So we're going to start off with our first four examples here. Okay, so let's begin. -1 plus 4. So we're going to be using a number line to show this addition. So we're going to start off at 0, plot a point. Then we're going to be going the direction of the number. It says -1. Negative is always to the left. So we're going to go left 1 unit. Then our next point starts above where you ended the last one. And now we're going to go right 4 because it's plus 4. Positive means to the right. So that's plus 4, and we end at plus 3. That's a positive 3. So that is our final answer. Okay, so anytime you have a negative, you go left. Positive, you go right. All right, number 2, 1 plus -4. So we're going to start at 0, go right 1 because we start at positive 1. Then we're going to start where we ended there for plus -4. That's going to go left 1, 2, 3, and 4. So my answer is -3. Next one, number 3. -1 plus -4. Notice how they're both the same sign. So we're going to be going left for both of those. We're going to start at 0, go left 1. Then we're going to start where we ended and go left 4 more. And you end at -5. So -5 is my answer here. Now, number 4, go ahead and try this one by yourself. You probably are going to get it pretty easily. We're going to go right and then right again because we both have two positive numbers. So go right 1 and then start where we ended and go right 4 more, and you end at +5. So let's look at the pattern we just discovered. So numbers 1 and 2, we had different signs. We have a positive and a negative for both. Well, what happened? If you look, the 4 was positive, and it's a greater absolute value, and it ends up being a positive answer. And the -4 was bigger, and it's a negative. And notice how it turns into a negative answer. Okay, so let's talk about that. So if you have different signs in a problem, you subtract and take the sign. So you keep the sign, right? You take the sign of the number with the greatest absolute value. So that's how you can determine the sign. I'm going to abbreviate absolute value as just ABS. Okay. Now, what if you have same signs? So if you had same signs, look at numbers 3 and 4. The signs stayed the same based on if you had the two of the same signs. So two negatives make a negative, and then two positive make a positive when you're adding. So same signs, you add them up. Add up and keep signs the same. Okay. So now the bottom table here kind of explains that more like a definition. It says if the two values have the same sign, then you add and use the same sign. So positive plus positive equals a positive, or in a negative plus a negative equals a negative. So that's what that means. Now, if you have different signs, if the signs are different, then you subtract and you take the sign of the number with the greatest absolute value. Okay, and it gives you two more examples there. Okay, great job. I'm going to continue this video in part 2. So go ahead and watch part 2 of this video now.